Awesome. Okay, I think we are live. We're good to go. Hi, everyone on stream. Welcome to, I guess this is season 3 week extra of,
Nine?
I guess, of D&D League season 3. This is our makeup session. Since we had to miss a session before, so happy to have everyone back. Let's see. Before we get started, I'm just gonna keep the intense music going. Apparently for the announcements. Just one quick announcement. Since we are now at the end of the D&D League season. For anyone who's watching, if you have played in the D&D season this past time, please take a look in the Discord. Look for the end of season survey. We'd love for you to fill that out. Provide any respectful comments or feedback that you might have for how this season went. And we'd love to incorporate that into seasons moving forward, just so that we keep this improving as time goes on. But so keep a lookout for that in the D&D League chat in the Discord. Cool. Otherwise, how's everyone else doing this week?
I'm really distracted by the two guys with eye patches who are like 10 feet apart. Like, what's their deal?
The Eye Patch Club, yeah.
Yeah, no, week's good.
Love that. I hope everyone made it out to the North End event. I unfortunately did not because I am lame. So next time I will be there. Get to see all the lovely D&D faces. But yeah, awesome. Okay, so that
I
being
thought this was
said,
Harry Potter down here.
no, we.
I saw something on his forehead. I was like, the glasses.
Yeah,
It's
who's
just
to say?
bangs.
Awesome. Okay, we are in a little bit of a tense situation right now, Team Combat. But why don't we take a step back and just recount what choices we made to bring us to this situation. Talia, you want to go ahead and bring us up to speed as to what happened last week, please?
So basically, we got out of the archives at the beginning of last session. We went to the Twilight Marsh, according to a note that we found. And we met the all-powerful Rithnax, or Rithvax. I can't read my own writing. But basically he was a dragon who was very confident in himself. We did kill him. And then we also met Ellison out there hanging out with the dragon. And he was a very tired, minion to the dragon. Auntie did almost die in this fight, but luckily she did not, and we all survived. And we thought that we were going to get perhaps another tag-along party member just to hang out with us, but unfortunately, when we went back to Flan, we remembered that he had killed somebody, and so we...
Turns out harboring murderers is probably not a good look, but...
yeah, according to some people, I guess. But we kind of helped him escape a little bit. I think Auntie had Mavis fly around people's heads and distract them while Ellison was thrown out a window. So hopefully he's okay. Then we just sort of walked around the city a little bit. Bug met with an old friend, Lillian, and we sold the dragon scales that we'd collected, and got some money. And then we went back to the pub, the Laughing Goblin, where it all started, sort of. And as we were just hanging out there, suddenly a big sheep with parchment in its mouth started talking to us. It said that its name is Fenethir Shinebright, I believe. And then a guy, a half-orc, and 3 wolves came into the bar and tried to get the sheep back from us, said that it belonged to some lord or something. And we started fighting them, and that is how we ended last session.
That's how we ended up here. Love that. Okay, so we're gonna start in the middle of combat. Well, right at the beginning of combat. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and ask for everyone to please roll initiative for me.
I did not see an initiative pop up for me.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Oh wait, there it is.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Big 8s.
All right. Okay, so we go ahead and start. Josh, you are up first. What do you do?
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and go for. Let's see, where am I? Who am I closest to?
You're right here.
Let's see. I guess I will walk up to this wolf over here.
Oh, there's also a bear. I forgot
Mhm.
to say that in my and,
Oh, wait, we like the bear, don't we?
Tim had gone up to the bear and like tried to shake his hand or something.
We think it's a normal bear. It's not a person.
Oh, great. An 8 to hit.
An 8 is a miss, unfortunately. You swing, and it goes just past the wolf's head.
Great. Well, Josh is a little drunk.
We're all a little bit drunk.
Gotcha.
And I want everyone to know that's why he missed, and that's why he cannot do anything else on his turn.
Right. Oh, right, of course. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then, next up we've got Bug. What are you doing?
Okay, Bug is.
Did we lose you? Can everyone else hear each other?
I just can't hear her voice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like they may have muted or something.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
We can't hear you, Talia. We need like a little like image that pops up like on like old school TV where it's just like technical difficulties, please hang on. It's just a picture of like an orc swinging from a chandelier, just
Well, it seems that they're
Sounds
going
like
to attack.
yeah,
that
sounds like
guy.
they made a roll. Okay. Oh, and it's a critical hit. Okay. So go ahead and roll damage. Okay, 5 points of damage to, let's see, to this guy, I bet. Awesome. Okay. And then for the time being, until we hear Talia come back, I'm going to move forward with the next one, and then we'll come back. I'm assuming Bug wants to do additional.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Hello.
Sorry, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
It did just Discord just failed and then came
Love
back.
that.
Yeah. Okay. I would love to shove him again.
Oh, awesome. Oh, you you shoved him, or
Yes, sorry,
say-
I shoved him.
okay.
It's an unarmed attack too. I was going to point that out.
Got it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so you shoved him. Actually, he's gonna go over here. Yeah. This is the only free space.
I meant to. I was supposed to be standing on that space already. I just hadn't moved I hadn't worked out my.
Got it. Okay, so you're
yeah, there
there.
we go.
Perfect.
That's where I am, and I shove him sort of back.
Back. Okay.
Anywhere he can go, I suppose.
Well, looks like he's probably gonna stay there if you push him that way because all the other spaces are occupied.
Mm.
We can push him over here if you want. Or you can take that back if you'd like. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I take it back. You can push him here. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Okay. I'll push him there.
Amazing. Okay. Anything else?
Can I just like punch him in the face?
Absolutely.
Okay. Beautiful.
Classic.
25 to hit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was an intense hit. Yeah.
I'm having some. And another 5 damage.
Awesome.
I
Okay.
just get clock him really good.
Nice. His head goes back, and you see he's kind of like dazed for a moment. You can see that there's a little blood kind of coming out of his mouth from the point of impact, but he kind of shakes his head. He kind of gets his bearings again. He trains his eyes back on you, Bug. All right. Anything else?
I just wanna say to him, that what was it? A sheep?
Yes.
That sheep can talk. What's up with that?
You see he kind of just like he doesn't even acknowledge it. He's just please, kind of like disbelieving. All right, next up we've got the wolf back here right next to Josh, and it is going to turn towards you, Josh. And it is going to lunge forward at you with a bite for a 10 to hit.
I don't think that hits.
Okay.
Let me just double check. Where do I even check that? Oh, yeah, there. Yeah, no, that does not hit.
Awesome. Okay. Let's see. It does have advantage. I'm sorry, because it's got a little buddy nearby. So how about a 16 to hit?
That does.
Awesome. 13 points of damage as its jaws latch on to your leg and starts thrashing about. Eventually, it lets go. That's going to be the end of its turn. Next up is this half-orc. He's not thrilled with Bug, so he's going to lift up his greatsword. He unsheathes it, he lifts it up, and he swings it at you, Bug, for a 12 to hit. I bet that's a miss.
This guy doesn't want to be punched in the face in a pub. Come on, man.
Second attack for a 24 to hit.
That one hit.
Dealing 11 points of damage as he kind of nicks you in the side with his greatsword. That's going to be the end of his turn. Next up, we've got this wolf back here. He's going to try and... Oh, no. We've got Tim right over here. He's going to turn around, make an attack against you, Tim, for a 12 to hit.
Nope.
All right. I'm sorry. That also, it still gets advantage. But a 16.
Still.
Awesome. Okay, that's going to be the end of his turn. Next up is Auntie. What are you up to?
Okay. We're gonna just a lot of dogs in this bar. Am I within 5 feet of that wolf to the northwest of me? Next to
Yes.
Josh? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm just second level scorching ray. I'm just gonna do a little fire. Okay.
My God. Okay.
So I'm first gonna aim at the one directly behind the dude, so the one next to Tim.
Okay, this one. Perfect.
Yes, that is 14 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's gonna be 9 fire damage.
Nice.
He's still up?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do another scorching ray on the dog. That's 18 to hit.
Yes.
That's gonna be 8 fire damage.
Awesome.
He's still up?
He's still up.
Okay, we're gonna do another scorching ray. That one is gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yes.
And that is another 5 fire damage. So it got worse at the end. It was fine.
Okay, so these rays of fire blast out of your hands towards this wolf, catches the kind of like the fur on its haunches on fire a little bit, and you can see it kind of shakes it out. It's looking a little rough, but it's still up. It doesn't look like it's too damaged yet, and it snarls at you, Auntie. It looks like you are kind of on the menu next, it sounds like. Anything else?
Okay, I'm a bonus action turn into a tall, scary lady. Get some temp HP. Get some
Nice.
more movement. That's what we're
Amazing.
gonna do.
All right. With that done, Tim, what are you doing? Got jaws on either side of you snapping.
Yeah, you know what? I think I will. Well, I guess I need to double check. I want to cast Spirit Guardians, but I want to double check that I don't inadvertently hurt everybody.
Perfect.
I think it's a creature you designate.
Yeah, but then it's like, wait, is it limited to the number of things I? Any number of creatures to be unaffected. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Amazing. Okay, so they just like appear around you, right? Or
Correct,
let's
otherwise.
see.
It's an emanation around me.
Perfect. Amazing. Okay.
Why?
So you can make a
Why
melee
is it
spell
triggered?
attack. Shark takes force damage equal to amazing. And then if you
They
just...
updated Foundry, so it's not rolling the same way I want it to.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry.
When I click on the spell, it doesn't bring up the roll like it used to.
Let's
I'm trying to figure out how to.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I don't actually cast anything. It just happens. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Perfect.
So 15-foot radius around me, and then on the start of each of their turns, they'll take damage.
Awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and just
I'll
put a
make throw
little
it then.
tile down 15 feet around you. Oh, that's basically like everyone. 16-ish. There we go. Okay.
And just for clarity, I say all the regular patrons and stuff are unaffected.
Right. So it looks like it's just these two animals around you. Oh, and
I
this,
don't know. I
and
don't
this one
trust
too.
those eye patch guys. You gotta give damage to the eye patch guys.
Okay, so do I go ahead and do that right now then? The saving throw?
On the start of their turn or when they enter the area.
Okay. Or enter. Okay, perfect.
No, not yet.
Perfect.
It's the bear's turn, so he'll do it. But...
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yes. Even though the thing in the chat says strength for some reason, but it is a wisdom throw.
Got it. Okay. 9. That is a
That is
no,
a
I
fail.
bet. Awesome.
So it takes 11 damage.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, so it just gets kind of like pummeled as it looks towards you, and it's looking pissed. So it is going to lunge forward with a bite towards you, Tim, for 11 to hit. That is a miss. Then it rears up with its claws, slashes downward towards you for a 14.
Also miss.
All right, that's the end of its turn. Next up, we've got this wolf right here. It's going to attack you, Bug. With its bite, it gets advantage for a 22 to hit.
That hits.
7 points of damage as it kind of like bites down on your arm after you are trying to recover from hitting this other humanoid next to you. That's going to be the end of its turn. Josh, back to you. What are you up to?
I'm just gonna go in again with my dagger.
Amazing.
And that's gonna be... Whoa!
Oh, amazing.
Ooh.
And that 20. Josh hasn't done that in a while.
It's a crit.
Critical hit. It's gonna be 8 damage.
Awesome. Okay, so you plunge your dagger into the side of this wolf. It lets out a yelp, and you pull it out, and you can see that it's, it's kind of like checking to see if its leg is still has all of its mobility. Looks like it's okay. Didn't hit anything major. Anything else, Josh?
That'll be all.
Awesome. Okay, Bug, you're up.
Okay, I think it's hammer time.
Yes.
Hammer time.
So I think I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna go for the guy. Um, and that is a 26 to hit.
Yes. Very much a hit.
Very much. And I do 13 damage.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna hit him in like the sort of arm. After shaking off my sword and wolf bite damage. And then 18 to hit.
That is another hit.
Nice. And 16 damage the second time.
Okay. So, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, so I hit him in the same spot. I'm trying to break his arm.
Amazing. You swing twice, and you can see like the whatever armor he had on is just kind of like crumpled from the point of impact there. You can see that as you look down, you can see that there's a little bit of blood that's beginning to pool at the base of his leg. I guess that's called a foot. So, anything else, Bug?
No, that's it.
Okay. Next up, we've got this wolf right here. Going to attack you, Josh, for a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Dealing 10 points of damage as it chomps on you again. That's going to be the end of its turn. Next up is this humanoid. He's just going to swing at you again, Bug. But this time you can see that he is he's kind of like taking his hand and he's just kind of like striking wounds that he has. It looks like he's trying to like use the pain to like amp himself up, and he's gonna get advantage on all of his next attacks against you. Bug.
It's weird. He was just hitting himself during combat.
Okay, 18 to hit. First attack.
No, that doesn't hit.
Oh, awful. Okay. Second attack. Critical hit.
Silvery barbs.
No, not that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
How
what are you doing?
about a 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Okay. I'm so
But it's
mad.
not a crit.
That is so annoying.
Oh, and I'm gonna give advantage to Tim on his next attack.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Bug, you take 11 points of damage as he swings at you the second time. He misses the first time. He rears back around, swings at you, kind of gets you in the thigh. But you can see after he makes that second hit, he's a little winded and distracted from having focused on his pain and trying to amp himself up. Let's see. And as a result, for the rest of the turn, all attacks against him are going to get advantage. That didn't go like I thought it was going to go, so that's fun. Okay, so next up is this guy here. Okay, we'll give Talia a second to get back into Discord, but for the time being, this wolf is going to attack you, Tim, for a 17 to hit.
It's not a hit.
Oh my god, this is so scary. Okay. Oh wait, he gets advantage. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting about that. That's a critical hit. So sorry. Dealing 21 points of damage as he chomps kind of like into your calf while you're turned around attacking the bear. It digs its teeth into your calf and begins to shake before letting go. That's going to be the end of his turn. Next up is Auntie.
And it needs to make a
You're right.
saving throw.
You're
as
right.
It is in the emanation.
Amazing. Thank you for a 4. So cool.
It takes 13 damage.
Okay. You can see that after it is pummeled with these spiritual guardians, right? Yeah. You can see that patches of its fur are beginning to turn red with the blood that is seeping out of its wounds. All right.
And I've also succeeded on my concentration check after it hit me.
Perfect. Amazing.
Okay.
Okay. That is going to be the end of the wolf's turn. Auntie, you're up next. What do you do?
I would like to see what a 20-foot square looks like.
Okay. Like that ish.
Okay, could we go ahead and move that over the area with the wolves and the guy? Just kind of see who all gets got in that. Okay, so only Bug in there, I think.
Okay.
Oh, and also
rude.
Tim.
I've got advantage on my next saving throw, so if you
There
want
you
to do it
go.
anyway.
And you guys
Very
are pretty
brave.
strong. I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay.
So 20-foot square, grasping weeds and vines sprout for the duration. The area is difficult terrain, and a creature in the area, when I cast the spell, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained until the spell ends.
Cool.
Says DC 14. Come on,
Alright.
Bug and Tim, you got this.
I succeed
Awesome. So the first
with the help
wolf.
of the silvery barbs.
Okay, this wolf fails.
Yay!
This wolf fails, and the bear's
Yay.
not in it. Bear's not in it.
No.
Oh,
I
there's a
succeed
ton
as
of.
well.
I'm sorry. This one fails, and the orc succeeds.
Okay, so for everybody who failed, Bug, did you fail?
No, I'm good. I saved.
Hell yeah! Okay, so for the 3 wolves, they get disadvantage on attacks, and attacks against them
Oh,
have
shoot.
advantage. Their speed is reduced to 0, and one other thing from restrained. Oh, and disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, awesome.
So yeah, Auntie is just gonna I'd like to just kind of climb up on that table behind me, and point my finger down and go, and then maybe kind of fall over a little bit, but not too much.
I love that. Okay.
Love doing Auntie.
Okay, Tim, you see these vines just kind of appear from in between the cracks of the baseboards, the space of the baseboards. You definitely kind of jump over them, and it is now your turn. What do you do?
You know what? I'm gonna cast attacks against the. What was the guy? Is he an orc that we're fighting?
Yes, half orc.
But he
Those
didn't
attacks
fail
against
his
him have
save.
advantage.
He didn't fail his save. It's just the
Right.
3 wolves who are restrained.
Oh no! Was the thing from his turn only for one turn?
No.
Oh,
Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's until his next turn. So
I would still have advantage.
so you'd still have advantage.
if I
Yes.
attack him.
Yes.
And I'm going to make an attack against him.
Amazing.
So I cast a 2nd level guiding bolt.
Oof.
With advantage. For 17 to hit.
Absolutely.
For 24 damage.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. Okay. This bolt leaves your hand, hits him square in the back. He kind of falls over. He slowly gets back up to his feet, and you can look. You can see. You don't know if he's suffered a concussion or something after slamming his head into the floor, but he is woozy. He is on death's door, basically. So, anything else?
I'm going to. I guess I'll get an attack of opportunity from the bear as I move slightly inward
All right.
to make sure everybody is in my emanation area.
Awesome. Okay. So, okay, we'll
Wait,
do this.
I can't, that's a wolf. The wolves are large size.
They are, yes.
Okay, so I can't squeeze in too close then.
Okay. Do you
But I'll
want
move to this.
But you are moving still. Okay, perfect. How about
They're
a
so big.
23 to hit?
That will hit.
Okay. And then you will. He'll do 11 points of damage as he swipes his claws against your back.
Okay, but now the emanation didn't move with me, but the other wolves should be in it, and the guy as well.
Perfect. Okay, it's this one, I think. Perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, anything else?
No, that's turn.
Awesome. Okay, next up is the bear here. He's just gonna... He's not entangled, so that's good. He's got to take a... He's got to make a wisdom, right?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so let's get 16.
Passes. No damage.
Okay, all right. So
Oh,
he's gonna
success. Half damage.
half
Sorry,
damage.
my
Cool.
bad. 3.
Awesome. Okay, just a little boop. Just a little boop from the spiritual guardian. All right. It steps forward. It lumbers forward, and it's going to attack you again, Tim. First attack. Its jaws open wide, and it clamps down on you for a 21 to hit,
It hits.
dealing 9 points of damage. And then it's going to it stands up on its 2 back legs and swings both of its arms at you to deal 10. That's a miss. So it misses. It goes back down on all fours, and it just lets out this massive roar before it ends its turn. Next up is this wolf back here. It is going to attack.
He can use his
and he's got the
action
thing.
to perform another strength saving throw.
Oh, to get out of it?
Yeah,
Got it.
but he can also attack if he wants with disadvantage.
Yeah. Well, first off, wisdom saving throw, right? Because he's in the thing.
Right.
That's a miss. Okay. It's like 11 points of damage. Okay, and then it is going to attack you, Bug, in the hopes of saving its master. First attack, dealing... let's see. Critical hit. So...
With disadvantage?
With... Oh, you're right. Oh, hold on.
Because he's restrained
You're right.
by
you're
the
right.
leafies?
Let me make sure. Shoot. Okay, yes. Let me roll one more time. Attack. Normal. For 22 to hit with disadvantage.
Yeah, still hits.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
Bummer. 12 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, and did I get damage from I was attacked earlier when my audio was out and I didn't hear.
Let's see. Who? I don't recall.
I think the guy hit you.
Yeah.
The dude.
Yeah, I think it would have been him.
Yeah, because I silvery barbs him and
That's
he got
right.
a 19 instead of a 20, but the
That's right.
19 still
Yeah.
hit.
Cool. So I rolled that with regular dice, so I'm just gonna so I didn't note it down, so I apologize. So I'm just gonna do a quick just re-roll of the damage.
How much damage?
13 points. Okay, that is gonna be the end of the wolves' turn. Josh, you're up. What are you doing?
Josh is gonna keep doing the same thing.
Love it.
All right. He is coming in with his dagger again. Great. That's 9.
9,
To hit?
unfortunately.
You
Oh.
Did you roll with advantage?
Oh,
Because
that's a
you're
good
attacking
point.
one of the restrained creatures.
Oh, I didn't do that. Let me roll again.
That's
Oh,
better.
20.
Much better. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yay. Okay. And that's gonna be 4 damage.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Josh?
I'm gonna do some healing on myself as a bonus action as well.
Cool.
Just because that wolf hit me hard. So we'll do a second level healing word. It'll be 5 HP.
Cool.
And that'll be all.
All right, Bug. Back to you.
Okay. Is there any chance that I could like get information out of this guy who's like about to die, or is he just
I mean, you can try to have a conversation, see if he responds.
is that just mechanics wise? Would that be me saying something on my turn and then waiting for his turn
I'd
for him
say
to say
I'd say
something?
no. Well, we can do this like here, as long as not a conversation, but like a couple words, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um, I'm just gonna say surrender now.
And he says, "Not until I've got the sheep in my hand," which would make sense as to why he would surrender at that point. Now that I think about it, but the answer's no. Okay.
You gotta turn it off and turn it back on again. You gotta jiggle the switch.
Okay. Am I
There.
back?
Yes. There we go.
Okay. Cool. Do I get advantage on him because of
Yes.
Tim's
Yes.
thing?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Okay. That is a critical hit.
Okay.
16 damage.
All right, Bug. How do you kill this half orc after he denied your request to surrender?
This idiot. Okay. I'm gonna say to myself out loud, "You idiot," and just hit him in the head with my hammer.
Wow. And he just goes down. I mean, like you hit him with such force, like in the back of the head. He goes down into the floor of the tavern, and his head kind of like just goes through the floor. There's a big hole in the floor now, and you can see that the barkeep Imazel is just like in the back, just like, what are you doing? Okay, anything else, Bug?
I'm gonna yell, "Sorry, Imazel," and then I'm going to take my second attack on the wolf.
Okay.
That's next to me. And that is another critical hit.
Amazing.
Yes, that's another critical hit.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. That is 19 damage.
Amazing. Okay. So anything else?
Just how's he looking?
He's looking is still okay. Kind of like not quite bloodied yet, but looks like he's getting close.
Okay, I know I've done a lot of talking this turn, but I'm gonna yell "ow" to signify that Bug is not feeling good right now.
Amazing. Okay. So I'm envisioning what happened is, so Bug, you slam your hammer into this orc. His head goes into this newly created hole in the tavern. You swing your hammer back at this wolf, who kind of like takes it into the side, lets out a yelp, and then you yell "ow!" And as you yell "ow!" you can see that all of the creatures around you are looking at this half orc who was leading them, who's now dead, and you can see that all of the creatures begin to just like seemingly attempt to crawl over each other to get out. The wolves kind of or the bear kind of uses his claws and his teeth to rip the wolves out of the vines, and they all dart out of the tavern. And so we are out of combat now. They are gone, and after a couple of seconds or a couple minutes, after everyone kind of like catches their breath and everyone like takes in this scene, you can see that the patrons go back to their drinks. The music starts playing again, as if nothing happened. What do you all do now at the end of combat?
Wait a minute, there's a sheep?
Yeah, where's
Some
is the
kind
sheep
of
still
fucking
around?
sheep?
Yeah, the
What's-
sheep
Yeah,
is right over here.
Okay, somebody talk to the sheep. I do have to ask Bug for a favor whenever he's present.
I think I'm present. I'm
Okay.
available.
Bug, could you help an old lady carry this body out of the inn real quick? Just out onto the street.
Forgot about that.
Just away from prying eyes. Let's just get out. Let's maybe go behind this bush down in the corner.
You
Um,
you start dragging the body out. You can see that there's like a streak of blood that is following as you're kind of dragging it out. You can see Emmazel behind the counter is like a little disturbed, but she kind of like goes back to her regular demeanor, and she just yells out, "Fatmar, go ahead and clean that up before any of the guests slip." And he walks over with this mop. He starts mopping up the blood, and he kind of pushes a stool to kind of like cover up the hole that has been created in the floor of the tavern. Ansi and Bug, what are you doing?
I don't like to do it when they still have the skin on. It's just so nasty. So I'm just gonna take a couple sticks of wood. I'm just gonna make a little pile. I'm gonna use prestidigitation to light the body on fire. And I'm just gonna like hang tight for a minute until all of the gross parts are burned off. And then when it's just a nice, slightly charred skeleton, we're gonna cast Animate Dead.
Amazing. And this this pile of so you're gone for like, I don't even know how long that takes. Quite a while.
I
Yeah.
don't know how long it takes to burn the flesh off. Somebody else does it for me.
Yeah. But you're gone for a little bit. The flesh kind of is burned away. You're left with this essentially pile of bones. It smells awful outside. And you start uttering this incantation, and eventually you see a couple of this pile of bones begins to vibrate until eventually they kind of rearrange themselves, and you can see this skeleton of this half-orc animates, and it stands up at attention, ready for you to lead it on.
I'm gonna name you Josh, but you're not my favorite Josh. A different Josh is my favorite Josh, but you're pretty okay. Now you just wait. You just wait right here behind this bush until I come and get you.
It just lets out this guttural.
Josh like comes out and he's like, did I hear you naming something after me?
What? No.
Oh,
Where did
I
you get
knew
that
you
idea?
loved me, Auntie.
Where's the sheep?
So
I think you were the one that could talk to the sheep anyway.
I thought. What? Oh, fine. I'll talk to the sheep. It's fine. I'm sobering up. Smell sobered me up a little bit. All right, thank you, Bug. Your assistance was greatly appreciated. And let's just keep this between you and me for right now, and find out what that sheep wants.
Yeah, but Bug is pretty disturbed by what he saw, but he's just like, all right, whatever you say.
You know, there are a lot of ancient peoples who had a code of never wasting any part of the body, and I just really, I really jive with that.
All right, Auntie.
So I take it you walk back into the tavern. You walk back in. The skeleton starts to follow.
No.
And it lets out this
No.
guttural. It turns around and walks back.
You stay behind the bush. I'm gonna have Mavis keep an eye on you, and I'll leave Mavis outside to keep watch on the skeleton while
Alright.
I go back inside.
Mavis flaps out and just like sits atop the skeleton's head, and she kind of like, or Mavis, she, what?
She?
She?
I think
Okay.
I've been saying.
She kind of like, she stands on top of the skeleton's head and kind of like peers over so that she's looking at his eye sockets like upside down. You can see the skeleton is just kind of like standing there, waiting for your command eventually, hopefully. You walk back into the tavern and you can hear the sheep just yelling, not yelling, but just going, "Oh my heavens, oh my heavens." Very C-3PO coded.
All right, where's that little ball of fluff and trouble? I got questions.
Yeah, you find it back over at the table, still kind of like hanging around. You walk up to it and you hear him saying, "Thank you so much for assisting me. Those dastardly individuals were quite intent on taking me captive, but you've shown your mettle, and I despite my initial hesitations at having approached you and wasted my one speak with animals spell scroll, it seems that you are quite capable, and I hope you will help me."
Tim! The sheep wants something.
Well, Tim would be a helpful person. He would, but yeah, Tim would want to help. This would be an interesting enough. A talking sheep. How could we not?
Josh is a lover of all animals. He's down.
I love animals too. Lightly sautéed, perhaps grilled or roasted.
Oh, dude.
Like
Okay, let's let's pump the brakes here. The metaphorical brakes.
you gotta eat something fatty when you've been drinking, or else you're gonna have the worst day the next morning.
That's fair. That's fair. Hopefully it won't mean eating me, which would be good because as it turns out, I'm not actually a sheep. As you might have guessed, given my supreme intellect, obviously, I'm actually, well, I mean, I'm actually an elven wizard, transformed into this sheep. Quite embarrassing indeed. And I'm hoping to get your assistance turning me back into my regular form. It's I don't know, it's been quite embarrassing. I've been stuck as a sheep for several months, and I'm quite ready to be turned back.
As he continues talking, I'm just gonna pop a real quick detect magic on this guy.
Okay.
See what's up.
Go for it. Wait, detect magic. That is a
Sense magic. Can I tell if it's a school of magic?
Yeah. Okay. You can. It's like as you're having this conversation, you concentrate, and you can definitely pick up traces of transmutation magic. Not even traces. It's like it's pretty potent transmutation magic around him, and it's
a little polymorph went awry, eh?
well, not awry. You see, my apprentice, Ahmed Noak, he's been my apprentice for quite some time, and I don't know. He had been acting strangely the last couple months. He's very yes.
When the orc came in, they said this sheep belongs to Master. Was that the same name?
Yes. Oddly, he like understands you and you understand him. The spell scroll applied to everyone, so you're all. He says, yes. Ahmed Noak, yes, that was the individual that I suppose he sent these cronies to come find me and take me back into captivity. When I get my hooves on him, he's going to pay for what he's done to me. Anyway.
You weren't gonna do anything with those little clip cloppers. You would have done it already.
Oh,
let's cut to the meat of the situation. What do we get if we go take care of your little upstart apprentice?
What do you mean the meat of the situation? I don't see meat.
I do, but it's a little
is there meat?
undercooked.
It's
I'm
called
hungry.
it's mutton. I believe it's called.
Did you order dinner?
No. You might have
Yeah,
smelled burning meat from outside, but I assure you, you don't want to bite.
You're saving it for later, I see. Yes. Interesting. Well, I suppose if you are expecting a reward, some gold could be in your future. And I suppose, well, if you get hold of the artifact that put me in this state, you might be able to use the last couple charges if you want. It's a wand of polymorph. You can keep it. It's been causing me nothing but trouble. I think it only has a couple of charges left, but it could be useful to you if you are able to preserve it and get a hold of it, and well, change me back first without any repercussions to me. That would be great.
Yeah, sounds like, I mean, listen, I like gold as much as the next gal, but that little wand of yours, that sounds like quite the interesting tidbit. Let us just confer privately.
Oh,
if
please
you
do,
wouldn't
please
mind.
do. He kind of like lifts
Kind of
up his
gesture
lifts
for
up
the
his
sheep
hoof.
to,
Yeah. We're both doing this at each other. Yeah. No. Please go ahead. I'll leave.
No, you.
I'll leave. Okay.
No,
and he
no,
walks away.
So someone in Bug's mind was having some technical problems, and Bug could maybe better. He was zoned out for a fair amount of that. So, if he would,
Listen.
he's like, "Wait, what's going on?"
There's a little sheep, but it's not a sheep. It's a guy. And
Listen
the
out.
guy...
And I
The
can
guy-
speak elf.
A guy had an
Good
apprentice, had a little upstart scattered around, turned him into a sheep with a wand, and then sent these people after him to recapture him. I don't know why. He seems pretty annoying. I don't know why you.
I heard that.
After you turned him into a sheep, but if we do go back and take care of the little upstart, there's some gold in it, and also the wand that turned him into a sheep in the first place, which I confess I would be very interested in. I have always wanted to fulfill my Cersei fantasies.
Cool, got it. Thanks, Auntie.
Of course,
We can't just leave
dear.
a poor soul trapped as a sheep forever. We gotta help.
Of course. We all
Josh
have the
walks over
same
to the sheep.
motivation.
I think we're in. We're gonna do it.
But it is getting very late, and I've had a few cups already. It might be a good idea to kick things off in the morning.
You begin to hear like clip-clopping back over, and he says, It sounds to me like you might be interested in helping me. Is that right?
Have you been eaves peeping?
No, of course not. You're just so loud. I can hear you over everyone in the bar.
I'm not that loud.
Well,
Full volume.
Perhaps you
Like-
had best sleep off whatever this is before you help me. I can't have my trusty adventuring party getting killed and leaving me stuck in this form forever.
I'm not sharing a room with the sheep, and I just want that on record now.
Oh, I've already got a room reserved. It's in the
Sheep?
stables in the back, so...
I'll sleep with the sheep.
Do what you want. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, I really appreciate your help. You see, Ahmed, for a long time he was a very good apprentice, but just the last couple months he's been, I don't know. He's just been acting strangely. He's been focused quite a bit on transmutation and dragon lore, and I don't know. I had noticed that he would sometimes hide scrying orbs when I walked into rooms, and I could tell he was conversing with individuals on the other side, and I would tell him, hey, best not be talking to strangers, and he would say, I'm an adult, don't talk to me that way, I'll talk with the Cult of the Dragon if I want to. And I thought that was odd. I guess the dragon lore kind of makes sense now, but at any rate, I've been forced to graze on nothing but grass while guards were polymorphed into wolves and other beasts. They would look on and just watch me eat grass. It was quite embarrassing.
I don't think this guy was a very good wizard. His intelligence is not quite where you want to be a wizard.
You're saying this out loud next to me. I can hear
Okay,
the
so
words
he's
that you're saying.
Okay,
all right.
I'm a sheep. I
Yeah.
have listening comprehension.
Okay.
I'm gonna sort of like pat the sheep in like commiseration.
He kind of like shakes his head. He's like, I am an elf. I'm an elf.
I'm just gonna keep patting
Okay,
him.
alright.
I don't fully process that he's like a guy.
So he says, all right, well, if you need me, I'll be in the stables. Come find me in the morning, and we'll make it to my tower, and we'll get that wand back, and we'll teach that apprentice of mine a lesson about just about being an ass. So, ass, as in. He's not. He's still his human form, but sometimes I crack myself up. All right. Wonderful. Have a great evening. I'll see you in the morning. And he like clip-clops his way out of the tavern. Patrons are just kind of like staring at him
Josh
as he walks out.
after him.
Right. You make your way.
I think he's got a future as a bard. I just don't think wizard is right for him.
Bards are cool.
Yeah, no,
I'm a
he's
bard.
and you're great at it. And did you hear that little ass joke? That was great. I think, if he was a stand-up bard instead of a half-assed wizard, he'd probably be a lot happier.
Look. Yeah. Josh just walks out.
So
he has no comeback.
you make your way to the to your rooms, to your respective rooms or the stables.
I make it up to my room and then look out through the window and use vortex warp to like pop the skeleton into my room so that he can just be there real sneaky.
He is transported in the room. He kind of like takes a look around. He sees that the surroundings are different, but then he goes back to kind of like standing at attention, waiting for you to provide your next command. Amazing.
You just keep an eye on the door tonight.
And with that, the sun sets, and you all get a nice full night of rest, kind of like your first full night of rest, undisturbed in a long time. Everyone go ahead and take a long rest. And eventually, the morning comes, and Josh, you kind of like more than anyone see the first rays of sun coming through the windows of the stable. You can see that this sheep, Fenethir, is already up. He's kind of like munching on some grass outside of the stables. He sees you kind of walking out of the stable, and he says, "Oh, you're awake. Excellent. I've already had my breakfast. Feel free to go inside, get yours. I'll be waiting out here for you all to make your travels to the tower. I'm very looking forward to this. Finally getting my body back
I
after
have a
2 months.
question for you.
Yes, please go ahead.
What do you look like as a human and as an elf?
Okay. I have long, flowing hair, gray hair. I've got a nice.
Like me.
What?
Like me.
Yes. I suppose. Yes, actually. Yeah, quite similar to that. Yes. Quite elfish. Stunning, actually. I would say. Quite handsome, I would say. I've been told.
Okay.
he says this and he takes one of his like hooves and he like puts it up to his mouth. Ooh.
Josh kind of like turns a little red and he's like, oh, okay.
He says, okay, go on, you scallion. Yes, go get your weapons.
Oh, stop.
The rest of you pack up your gear. You start making your way down the steps back into the main hall. You get a good, breakfast in. Pack up your gear. You're ready to go. What do you all do, if anything, inside before you decide to head out?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get to stepping.
Cool. Awesome. You make your way outside of the tavern. You see Fenethir there, and he says, "All right. My plan is I'm going to show you towards the outskirts of town which direction to go, and I'm actually going to hang back here because there's not much that I can do. But I'll point you in the right direction. You find the wand. You to be completely honest, at this point, I don't really care if my apprentice lives or dies. This is unforgivable. And I can always find a new apprentice too. So do what you want with him, get the wand, come back here, we'll turn me back into a wizard, and we'll all go on our merry little way. Sound good? Great, good. He starts walking you towards the direction, towards the outskirts of Flan. And you leave for the tower. Which is down a path that cuts off from the main road after you get outside of town. And you travel for a few miles. And eventually, while you're traveling on this well-trodden path, eventually you reach this kind of like offshoot that is very much less traveled. He starts to make his way down there, and you can see that the forest begins to kind of like engulf the pathway that you start taking. He leads you for a couple more miles until eventually he says, okay, so you're just going to keep going that way for just a few more miles, and you'll be there. I'm going to head back now, and I'll be at the tavern waiting for you to return, hopefully with the wand ready. Best of luck, and please don't let me down because I'm counting on you, and I can't be like this forever. I can't. I can't. It's bad. It's bad. Okay, good luck. And he starts he turns around. He starts clip-clopping off.
Don't worry, dude. We got you.
You continue along this less traveled path. It begins to weave its way between tall oak trees. Why doesn't everyone give me a survival check while you are making your way through the woods?
I will absolutely do that. I also would just like to point out that Josh the skeleton has been walking with us this whole time. So,
it's interesting because
be aware.
Yeah, I think at some point. I think at some point.
Sorry, go ahead.
I think at some point, this bug would have sort of nudged Auntie and been like, "I think there's someone following us."
Oh, that's just Josh.
Huh?
I like look around confused to check that Josh is not a skeleton. That
Wait, your name is Josh too? What's up, dude? And he like tries to like grab the skeleton's arm, but like accidentally dislodges one of the bones.
Josh, shake Josh's hand.
I'm trying.
Not you, Josh. Josh.
Oh.
However, despite that, 8 on a survival check, despite my +5.
17.
I got 15.
I got
Okay.
24.
Awesome. Okay, looks like everyone except Auntie. As you are continuing your way down this path, you can see that there is the impression of, it looks like many feet and many paws that are in the ground. With the most fresh sets appearing to match up with the group that was led by that half-orc. But you can see that there are more prints in the ground. You continue through the sparse woodland for another couple of miles without any kind of indication of a clearing until eventually you see through the trees what appears to be Fenethir's old house, and you are taken aback. Rather than stone or glass, the house that is before you seems to have been formed from the living branches of 4 sturdy oak trees. You see that they've been shaped and woven to create 3 thick platforms. The lowest of these is about 40 feet across and sits about 10 feet off of the ground. The only obvious route up is a gentle slope formed of roots and branches that connects roughly with the main path. You see that branches curl around its base, creating a rough bowl shape around it. And from where you stand, it's possible to see flowers, small trees growing around its edge. But by far the largest of the 3 platforms is the middle one, which looks to be 60-ish feet across. It's about 20 feet above the ground, and it is fully enclosed with a wall formed from twisting branches. Despite that, you can see a couple of evenly spaced window-sized gaps, as well as what appears to be a door at the point closest to which you gather is the garden platform, that first platform. You can see that there's one more platform, the tallest one. It's about 30 feet above the ground, and it's much smaller than the others. It looks like it is linked to the central platform by another small slope. You can see that scattered beneath all of these platforms are a few tents, and very, very far off into the distance, on the other side of the complex, to the northeast, is a large outhouse. As you take a closer look at this complex, you can see that there are a couple of animals that appear to be sleeping in front of the complex. What do you all do?
Well, I talked a lot of shit about that wizard, but this is pretty impressive.
Hey, this is pretty cool. I want to explore. Oh my god, look, more animals! Josh runs over. Hey!
Okay, this massive ape wakes up, sees you standing over at Josh, and we're gonna roll initiative. It lets out this massive roar, and it wakes up the 2 other animals further just to
You guys
the
know
north.
how Josh is. You need to be faster if you want to avoid this.
This is your fault. This is your fault.
He gave you about 10 seconds to decide if we were going to do something else.
No.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll initiative in just a second. Okay, and so we've got that.
Oh.
Okay.
Me and Auntie are struggling.
Okay. You know what, Josh? I think because you woke it up. Actually, no. I'm not. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no surprise attack because you went up, you woke it up, and it was the first to kind of react violently. So we're just gonna go like normal. I'm so sorry.
But isn't he sleepy? So, like,
I mean, okay, realistically,
I'm very well rested.
Josh was trying to make a friend. Just to be fair, I cannot imagine that Josh is looking for a fight right away. Like,
Good point. Yeah.
Whoa, Bug. You're
I'm
supposed to be on my
sorry.
side.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so it is going to stand up to its full height, which is incredibly large. And it is going to
How large?
like 8 feet tall. 8 feet tall, I think.
Ah, he hasn't got that much on me.
Okay, and it's going to just try to swipe at you with one of its hands, in an apparent attempt to try to prevent you from making it up the stairway. So it attacks you. Sorry, give me just a second. Okay. Let's see. For an 11, which is a miss, and then is going to swipe with its other claw for a 21 to hit.
Hit.
Okay, dealing 11 points of damage to you. And that is going to be its turn. Next up is this wolf back here. It is going to run forward towards you, Bug. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes. 35, 40. And it is going to attempt to bite you for 24 to hit. Dealing 11 points of damage to you, Bug. All right, that's going to be the end of its turn. Tim, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm going to. Is there enough room to get next to Josh, or they're like sort of in the entryway? It's not.
You could probably go right here. Yeah.
Okay, well, first I'm going to cast a spell and then I'll walk up.
Okay,
So I'm
perfect.
just going to shoot a guiding bolt at it.
Cool.
For a 9 to hit.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay, and then I will run up and try and attack Josh's back, and that's my turn.
Awesome. Okay, next up is this one back here. It runs forward. 5, 10, 15, 20,
What type
25,
of damage was it that he got?
30, 35, 40. Slashing.
Oh, okay.
And
So I would only, if I have a resistance to that, I only take half.
correct.
Okay.
45. Oh, shoot. 50, 55. That's all I can do for its turn. Josh, you're up next. What do you do?
Sorry, I was just adding that back because I took away too much health.
You are totally good.
Josh is gonna look at this ape person and ape, that swiped at him, and he's gonna go, "Oh, looks like someone woke up in the wrong side of the bed." And then he's going to cast Phantasmal Killer.
Okay.
And this didn't import, so I'm just gonna copy and paste it.
Okay.
So you can read it.
All right. Oh my god.
So I'm tapping into the nightmares of this ape to create an illusion of his deepest fears, visible
my
only to him.
god. Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom saving throw. How about
How wise is this ape?
an 11?
I think that's a fail.
I think that's right.
Yeah, it was a 14.
Amazing.
So that's going to be 4d10 of psychic damage. Which is
Oh
20.
my god. Okay, nice. All right.
And then also he will have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls for the duration concentration spell.
Oh, amazing. Oh, it's a concentration spell. Perfect. Okay. Do you have any idea what his deepest, darkest nightmare is?
My guess is that he like wakes up. His nightmare is that he like wakes up from sleeping and he's like actually like a really small ape and like everyone else is really big and he like it's like a little pipsqueak, why is that this? And he like can't do anything and he's like the size of a squirrel.
You see, as he kind of like sees this, you tap in, you're able to kind of like see what his nightmare is. You see him put his hands to his head and he's just screaming. Ah!
And he
It is
thinks
his
we're all
worst
like
fear.
really big.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, anything else, Josh?
That'll be all.
All right, Bug, your turn.
Okay. Bug is gonna sort of realize what's happening, heave a sigh, and just go, "Not again. I hate killing animals."
Oh,
And he's sort of having some memories of his like cage fighting days, where he was forced to kill
oh
animals.
my God.
Okay. But that being said, he will pull out his maul. You know, what's done, what needs to be done, needs to be done.
Mhm.
And he's gonna go for the ape. The ape is attacking me, right?
Correct.
Or it's like, you know, menacing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit him with my hammer. That's 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I think you went out again. I'm so sorry. 10 points of damage. Okay. All right. Whoops, that was not the ape saying that. But...
Anything else?
Okay, perfect.
Nope.
All right, next up is Auntie. What are you doing?
Oh, goody. A bunch of furry things. Okay, let's start giving everybody their marching orders. First step is gonna be a 3rd level animate dead. Or no, 3rd level summon undead. So I'm gonna get my ghostly. I'm gonna get Theodore again.
Oh my
Come here,
gosh.
Theodore!
Okay.
And then, you know, we'll have my little ghostly spirit. So then ghostly spirit is gonna move over is gonna interpose himself between me and this ape. And he'll go ahead and make his attack first.
All right. Let me get the token out first really quickly. What's the creature? I forget what it is. It's not a banshee.
It's just
Spirit?
a ghost. It's just an undead spirit, and there's 3 different forms it can take. But I've always been doing ghostly.
Perfect. Okay, undead spirit. Okay. Import. Okay. Sorry.
Unacceptable.
Oh, here we go.
My little guy.
There we go. Okay, that should be good. And then where are you putting him?
Oh, just 1 square north, in between me and the big ape.
Perfect.
So we're gonna start off with an attack on the 8. That is a 21 to hit.
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay, that's gonna be 1d8 plus 6 necrotic, so that is 12 necrotic damage to the ape.
Nice.
He's got to make a DC 16 Wisdom save or be frightened of my ghosty.
21.
Okay, so he's not frightened. And then that'll be it for ghosty. And then my skeleton boy, skeleton Josh, is gonna move 15 feet south and then make a ranged attack with his little undead skeletal short bow.
Awesome.
So that's gonna be a 23 to hit.
That's another hit.
And then that's gonna be 1d6 plus 5. So that is 9 piercing damage.
Nice. All right.
And then I will go and I will just take, like, I don't know, man. Like 20 movement back, just straight backwards. Just don't want to be up in this business.
Perfect. Okay, you make your way back. Anything else?
That's it from Auntie.
All right, back to the top of the
Auntie
round.
in the bones.
This creature first. Does it have anything it needs to roll? I don't remember. I don't think so. I think that's next. I think it's disadvantage. It has disadvantage. That's what it is. Okay. It is going to attack Tim as Tim kind of runs forward. Gets
doesn't it have... I think it has a thing where at the start of its turn, it has to do another wisdom saving throw or take the psychic damage again.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot to mention that.
Oh, you're good. That's awesome. Okay.
Nasty stuff.
20.
That is a save. And
Awesome.
so that means the spell is over.
Okay.
Like once he saves, then the spell will end, so he doesn't have to do it anymore.
Perfect. Okay. So it is going to take.
Sorry, it was supposed to be at the end of its turn.
Oh.
So I think it would still have disadvantage on this turn.
Oh,
and then-
okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll plan on that then. Okay, perfect. So it is going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Tim. First attack. An 11, which is a miss. Second attack with disadvantage. A 9, which is another miss. That's going to be the end of its turn. Next up is this wolf here. It's going to attack you, Bug. It lunges forward with its bite for a 17 to hit. I don't think so, right?
17 does not.
Awesome. That's going to be the end of its turn. Actually, no, it has advantage because it's got a guy next to him. Nope. An 11, which is a miss. Okay.
Tactics.
Yeah. That's going to be the end of his turn. Tim, now your turn. This thing tries to swipe twice at you. You dodge out of the way. How do you respond?
I'm going to swing back my hammer as it bursts into flame when I try to do the... I'm going to cast Searing Smite,
Amazing.
and then I'm going to make a mace attack.
Awesome.
Ugh, for an 8 to hit.
Oh, that's a miss, unfortunately.
Misses. And no bonus action. I'll say that.
All right, next up is this ape here. He's going to attack you, Bug, for, let's see, first attack swings down at you for a 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
All right, dealing 11 points of damage. He swings one more time for 15, which is a miss. That's going to be
15.
the end. Was that?
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. I was just gonna say, can I have a
Oh, yeah.
thing, superiority die on a miss to get an attack.
Beautiful. Go for it.
Just, okay, 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. And one sec. Gotta add my die. Just one. Okay, that's 9 damage then.
Awesome. Okay. Anything else?
No. that was
Okay,
just
so that was the first attack, and then second attack also missed. So that's going to be the end of his turn. Josh, you're up. What are you doing?
I am going to. I'm gonna keep messing with this guy's head,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. So that'll be another Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. How about a 17?
That is a success for you, but you're still going to take half damage.
Awesome.
And that will be 6.
Okay. So he's kind of like hunched over. He's got his hands on his head. Now he's hearing whispers. He's freaking out. He has no idea what's going on.
And that'll be all for me.
All right, Bug, you're up.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go for the wolf. Or actually, how are they both looking right now?
The ape is looking not good at all.
Okay, I'll go for the ape. That is a 25 to hit.
Absolutely.
And 12 damage.
All right. It is hanging on by a thread, it looks like. It takes it to the torso. You can see it's kind of like coughed up blood a little bit.
All right.
Nasty.
12 to hit?
Unfortunately not.
No. Okay.
Dodges out of the way of the ball.
Okay. That's it then.
All right. Next up is Auntie. What are you up to?
All right, the Bone Gang gonna get going. So we're gonna start off with Theodore attacking the ape. That's gonna be 20 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a D8. So that is 10 necrotic damage.
How do you take down the ape?
I think as he starts like coughing and bleeding, because Theodore is this kind of like spectral figure, he just like vanishes into the ape's mouth, and you kind of see like protrusions coming from inside the ape as something is like pushing on it from within, and then there's just a little like noise, and it keels over, and Theodore comes slithering out the nostrils.
Ew. Vile. Amazing. All right.
And then Theodore will take 40 feet of movement to try and get behind the ape that is assaulting Josh and Tim.
Okay. Let's see.
He's got 40 feet of flying speed, so...
Oh, flying. Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
So Theodore is easily able to get to the other side there.
And then I'll use my bonus action to have Skeleton Josh take another arrow at the wolf. That's
Cool.
gonna be... Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's a nat 1, so that's
Oof.
not gonna hit. And Skeleton Josh is gonna take 30 feet of movement to go north and then east. So just to try and get kind of like, no, east, just like diagonal over that way, yeah.
So...
That's fine, that's good.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
And then I'll use my action to do a little firebolt on the wolf. That's gonna be a 20 to hit.
Yes, absolutely.
And that is 14 fire damage.
Okay.
And then I'll take my 30 feet of movement to head up in the direction that Skeleton Josh went.
All right. Cool. Oh, wait. Sorry. That Skeleton Josh went.
Yes.
Let's see. I'll put you back where you were.
Skeleton Josh, not regular Josh.
Yeah.
Why did you do this?
Because it's fun.
All right. Anything else, Auntie?
I think I've done enough here.
All right. Next up, we're back up to the ape here. He's going to take another swing at Tim with his claws. He swings downward. Let's see. For a 20 to hit.
That hits.
24 points of damage. He swings down again for a 22, which is a hit, dealing another...
Silvery barbs.
Oh,
Silvery barbs.
Nice.
Silvery
Nice. Okay. How about
I'll give him
instead...
the advantage.
14. That is a miss.
That misses.
Nice. Okay, that's the end of his
There we
turn.
go.
Okay, the wolf here. It's going to attack you, Bug. How about a critical hit? I'm sorry, no, it's not.
Funnily enough.
I'm sorry, it's not. It's a 20.
Okay, that still hits.
Okay. Dealing. That is incorrect. Dealing 11 points of damage, and that's going to be the end of his
Okay.
turn. Next up is
I
Tim.
already used my silvery barbs.
I'm just gonna swing again. I had passed the concentration check to keep my mace
Perfect.
flame, so I'm just gonna try and make use of that. For a 7 to
Unfortunately, no.
and yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, next up is Josh.
All right.
What do you got for his head this time?
That's a good question. We're gonna go in with some vicious mockery.
Love that.
Um,
Just absolutely destroying this ape self-confidence.
yeah, Josh doesn't like that he was just trying to go up and say hi, and then the ape just fucking came for him.
Like, what gives?
All right,
All
wisdom
right.
I really
saving
felt like
throw.
you came for me,
Yeah.
and I just like I couldn't say exactly why, but it just felt like it.
How about a 13?
That is na. All right. Josh is gonna take like half a step in towards him to like kind of just be menacing. And he's gonna say, I don't think you heard what I said before. I said, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Because you look like shit.
Lets out this pained scream. Ah!
And that's gonna be 7 psychic damage.
Oh my god. Okay. Cool. Anything else, Josh?
That's all.
All right, Bug.
Okay. It's 20 to hit. Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure. No, because okay, cool. Yes, 20 to hit.
Awesome. Yep.
Beautiful. 8 damage on Mr. Wolf, and then 18 to hit,
That's another hit.
and that is 13 damage.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. It is on its last legs, it looks like. Anything else, Bug?
To clarify, I have been hitting its legs, so it is literally standing on one leg.
It's on its last leg. Okay.
Yeah,
Ba-dum-tsh.
or maybe it's 2 legs. It's sort of like yeah.
Oh, it's like the videos of the little dog, the little shelter dogs. It's got like 3 legs, and it's just like,
Oh
oh.
my
Oh,
god.
see, now I feel really bad. That's very a horrible way to
I
attack.
mean, it's not like that.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn though.
All right, Auntie, you're up.
All right, here we go. Gonna start off with Theodore. He's gonna attack the ape up top. That is
Perfect.
gonna be dirty 20 to hit.
Absolutely. Yep.
That is gonna be 12 necrotic, and he's got to do DC 16 wisdom.
16 saves.
Damn. Okay. And then I will do a firebolt at the
Oof.
wolf. That's gonna be a 24 to hit.
Yes.
And that's gonna be 15 fire damage.
How do you take out that wolf?
I aim for his last leg, of course.
Or wolf.
And the
Poor
little
wolf.
horrible spectral fire comes screaming out of my fingertips, hits its leg, and then just like chomps its way up his body,
Oh my-
leaving him incinerated. I will forego having Skeleton Josh do anything this turn so that
Okay.
I can run over next to Bug and bonus action administer the potion of healing that he gave me to hold
Amazing.
on to.
Perfect.
So that's gonna be it's 2d4 plus something. It is 2d4 plus 2. So 1 second. Okay, that's 8 HP
That's
back
not
to
bad.
Bug.
Many thanks.
Yeah.
I want to say
And,
that regret the pun. I did it for the pun, and now I feel bad.
But that'll be it for me.
All right, next up is this ape. It is looking pretty worried. It is going to attack you, Josh, now to try to stop all of this toying with its head. He is going to attack you for, let's see. Sorry. Okay, it swings down with its arm, trying to strike you with its claw. Not dealing. Oh, that's a critical hit. Nice.
Silvery bar.
Oh my god. I thought you said you... Ugh.
I did, and then I just had my turn, so my reaction refreshes.
I love it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, that's such a bummer. An 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, not as hard, but it hits. 19 points of damage to you. And
No
it's...
crits for Rob this session.
No, apparently not. Okay, next. So it swings down with its other arm for a 20 to hit. That is a hit, dealing 15 more points of slashing damage. That's going to be the end of his turn. Tim, you're up. What do you do?
Sorry, that last damage had been to Josh, not to me.
I'm sorry. You're right. Sorry. Who did I say that hit? I don't even know.
What?
Nothing. So yeah, 15 points to Josh. All right, Tim, you're up.
I'm gonna swing one more time, and if I don't hit it, then I'll give up. But
You got
You
this.
have
You got this, Tim.
advantage that you never use from the silvery barbs.
Just bring it right back.
Oh, there it
Hey,
is. There it is.
For a 23 to hit. So he takes 6 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And scroll all the way back up. 10 fire damage as he bursts into flame.
How do you take out this last ape?
I think I hit it with like a very soft hit against its shin, like a very inconsequential, like bink, and then the magic from my mace goes into it and just bursts into flames and collapses.
Oh my god. Incredible. It falls to the ground, and that is the end of combat. Nice job, everyone. Okay, so these creatures are now dead in front of you. You regain your breath. What do you do at this point?
Well, at this point, we might as well walk right up to the front door. I mean, we've sort of announced our presence.
I want to also, as soon as the combat has ended, go, Josh, just stop. Just don't move anywhere, please.
Josh, let Skeleton Josh go first.
Sure, yeah. I just sort of like keep my hand on Josh's shoulder just to like.
Look, all I want to say is I survived.
Yep.
We all
Yes,
survived.
okay.
So, it's all okay.
One day,
yeah.
Josh. One day. And he doesn't even know how to finish the thought. It's just like,
Except for the time that it wasn't okay. But
yeah, except
Pow! Boom! Straight to the moon.
That one was not my fault.
While non-skeleton Josh is being scolded, skeleton Josh and I will walk up to the front door and try the handle.
It is locked.
Oh, what a disappointment. Okay,
Oh, got
well,
it! Josh comes running over and tries to bust through the door.
Okay, give me like a strength check.
23.
Oh my god, yeah. Okay, yeah, with a 23, I'm not even gonna, like, you run forward, Josh. You're like, I've got this, don't worry. You run forward. You hit the door with your shoulder, and it just, like, it was a very weak door. It was locked, but it was very weak, and it just, like, flies open, this crash. You tumble into the, you tumble into the, the room up here. Go ahead and move your tokens up. And inside, you see... Move everyone up. Sorry. And if no one... I'm just moving everyone up to be quick, but if no one actually wants to be in there, then let me know. Okay. Oops. Okay. As you open the door, this crash occurs. Josh, you kind of like look up, and you can see that you're inside of this large chamber. It looks like it was a combination of library and laboratory. You can see that there are untidy bookshelves that line much of the outer walls. You see that there are work tables that cover stacks of ink-splattered notes. Work tables are covered with stacks of ink-splattered notes and complicated anatomical drawings of various beasts and monsters, the freshest of which appear to be dragons. Looking around, you see that there is a cloaked human figure who hears the crash that you make, and he walks towards the entryway here. He looks around. You see this cloaked figure. You see that he was initially like furiously working away at one of the workbenches, kind of in this back room here. He runs forward and he just yells out, "What is the meaning of this? Who invited you into my tower? Guards!" And he yells out. He kind of like runs back towards one of the windows of the tower, sees that they're dead, and he says, "Oh, my heavens, no!" He runs back towards the desk, and he says, "My efforts were going splendidly, but it looks like I have a little bit of an issue here. I'll call back later." And he throws a sheet over what appears to be a seeing stone, and he walks back towards the this little doorway, and he says, I wasn't expecting guests. What brings you here today?" "Nothing going on here. Just a little bit of transmutation magics about beasts, turning beasts into other beasts without wings, lots of furred creatures. What can I do for you? Why the hell are you in my tower?"
So that doesn't really sound like nothing.
Oh, no, it is. Definitely not communicating with nefarious groups or beings trying to do Flan harm. Just an old guy here doing a little bit of magics. He puts up finger guns.
You're a very bad liar.
No, not lying.
Kinda sucks, dude. I think I see a dagger in there with like blood.
Oh, no. It's just I had some toast earlier, and that's a bit of jam on that I was using to spread over the bread. He walks over to the desk and he kind of like knocks the dagger off the table. Oh, silly me! It's on the ground now. Let's forget that it was over there. Please, there's no need for you all to be here. No one invited you. Get out. This is my property.
As a matter of fact, we were invited by a very well-to-do gentleman who is currently, unfortunately, in the shape of a sheep. Now, you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
I mean, no, I wouldn't know anything about that at all. No, a sheep? Sheep can't talk. That's preposterous.
Actually, some sheep can talk.
Well, okay, that is fair. It is a wide world. Magic does exist.
And this one did talk.
Okay. All right. Well, okay, but quite presumptive of you to assume that it has anything to do with me. Oh, well, I guess you didn't say that, but...
Can I gesture for Theodore to start floating towards him and say, "Theodore, go extract the truth of the matter"?
Oh, that's not necessary. Listen. I'll please call off this ghost. It's been a long day, and I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
Yes, and you're the anyone here, so why don't you just cough up the wand of polymorph, and we'll be on our way, and you and the sheep can figure out this little debacle amongst yourselves.
So you're here to rob me of one of my most
Well-
valuable possessions. Is that so? You mean to take from me my wand of transmutation that I've worked so hard to put together?
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm glad we could clear things
Got
up.
it.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm glad we could clear things up. Well, in that case, go screw yourselves, and let's roll for initiative.
Oh, goodness.
Sorry. All right, we're gonna go ahead and enter combat again. We should be good to go. Go for it.
I've yet to receive my little doodad.
Oh no. Here, I'll just Oh, yeah, I'm not sure why I did it.
Just roll.
Oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and roll for you. Cool. Got that, and then I'm gonna remove the skeleton and this. Amazing. Okay, Josh, you're up first. This guy
Oh,
kinda
see what
takes-
it said though, because you probably.
What's that?
Oh, I just said I can't see what initiative you rolled for me because it rolled privately since you're the
Oh shoot.
DM.
Oh yeah.
So what's my initiative?
You're dead last with a 9, unfortunately.
Woo!
Okay, Josh, you see this guy take an attack stance, and as he takes out like his staff, and he starts waving it around, beginning to make these incantations for spells. You see this happening. What do you do?
I'm just gonna like race over and just dive to try and like tackle him grab his feet and tackle him down.
Awesome. Okay, we'll call that a grapple. Go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you'd like. Is that? No, it's the other way around. I always forget this rule. 5e.
I think they can make acrobatics to get out of it. but
Out of it,
athletics
out of
to
it.
do it.
Athletics, well,
perfect.
that works in my favor.
That's right. Thank you.
24.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Okay, describe to me what you do.
Josh sees him kind of start doing stuff with this staff, and he's like, "Oh hell no!" And he just like sprints over and just like grabs him by the legs, like football style, tackles him to the ground.
He falls back onto his back, and you can see that it's apparent that the wind has been knocked out of him. He starts coughing. This will be the end of you. You don't know what you've gotten yourselves into. Anything else, Josh?
Can I try to take his staff from him?
I'm gonna say probably not, because I think I'm gonna say your action was the grapple.
Okay. Then I think that'll be it.
Okay, so next up is him. While he's on the ground, he kind of gets a little bit of breath into his lungs, and he yells out, "You don't know what you've gotten yourselves into!" And just then, you hear this massive crash.
Oh boy.
As what appears to be a dragon comes crashing through the side through the wall here. It starts looking around, and you can see that this I'm so sorry. You can see that this dragon crushes through the wall here of the central chamber, seemingly coming from one of the other from that last chamber. You can see it roars, and it looks directly at you. And you take a quick moment to get a closer look at the creature. You notice that the dragon looks to be made of wood, and you see that its wings look to be made of white linens, perhaps bed sheets. And you see that the tail of the creature ends in a soft pillow, and it's clear to you that this comfy-looking dragon is here to kill you.
Love a comfy dragon.
Yeah.
Comfy dragon.
And that is going to be the end of Ahmed's turn. Tim, you're up. You see this dragon, what appears to be a polymorphed polymorphed dragon from a bed, is ready to attack, enters in. What do you do?
I wanted to clarify on where Josh is standing exactly, because they've sort of shifted past and...
Yeah, I moved myself because I figured I did tackle him, so I was probably standing over there.
Okay, perfect.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
But like, are you sure you're over there? Like, do you really want to be over there?
I don't want to be, but logistically, I think.
No, it would happen. I'm gonna walk up first to get a better look at whatever the hell's going on in that room.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, shit's going on in here.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bed dragon.
No, okay. I was gonna try to do something more drastic, but I don't think that's worth it. So I'm just going to... Oh, it hasn't made it... Spell... No, okay, that's... I don't think that's gonna work either. Sorry.
You're good.
I was like,
you're
can
good.
I dispel the magic on the thing? That's too much, I think. So I'm just going to summon a spiritual weapon. Well, I do that. I'm just gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Perfect.
dragon.
At the dragon. Cool.
Cast it at 3rd level for an 18 to hit.
18 is a hit.
For 26 damage.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
wow.
nice.
Nice start.
Why don't you narrate for me kind of like what happens as you do that?
I think I run up to the door and see this strange bed creature, and I just am very focused on it. I don't know what's going on with the guy on the floor, but clearly he's just a guy, and this is something bigger. And I can't move past his square. Would he be a threatened square if I want to try and run the rest of the way into the room?
Not the wizard, because he's still on the ground. I think he's still on the ground, so I would say no attack of opportunity or anything.
I'll just use the rest of my movement to get into the other side of there.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else, Tim?
No, that's not my turn.
Awesome. Okay, next up is this bed dragon. It turns its head towards all of you, and I think it's going to Yeah. It rears back, and you begin to see this shower of wooden splinters emerge from its mouth towards you, Tim, you, Josh, and it also hits Ahmed. I need all three of you to make a dexterity saving throw, or you two and Ahmed to make a dexterity saving throw.
Great.
$14.
Okay.
Oh, 6.
Okay, so Josh and Ahmed take 29 points of piercing damage as these splinters hit all of you. Tim, you take 15 points. That's going to be the end of its turn.
Wait, you said 29?
Correct.
Okay, wait, I don't even know why I think this matters. I'm down. I'm so down.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I only had 4 health. I'm like, oh, it's only half because I have resistance to piercing. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So Josh is down. Is that the right? Oh, here we go. No, not that. Okay, you're unconscious. Okay. Ahmed is not quite down yet. Whoops. All right. Tim, you're still up, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, that's going to be the end of his turn. Bug, you're up. You see this happening in the other room. Just like, what the hell's going on in there? What do you do?
Okay, I am going to run into the other room past Ahmed. Oh, come on. 1 second.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Oh, nice.
Cool. So, yeah, I don't think I can. Well, actually, no. If Ahmed is down, is he? I can just like go past him. It's
Yeah, no
Okay.
worries.
not. Cool. Then I can get next to the dragon, the comfy dragon. I'm gonna try to hit it in its bed head. Okay. With that's 13 to hit.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
Okay. I'll try again. 16.
That one's a hit.
Oh
Okay.
wait, the next attack on the dragon should have had
advantage.
advantage
You wanna-
because of guiding bolt.
Oh, perfect.
Oh. Okay, let me try and do another roll then. Oh, that's 24 hits.
Awesome. So two solid hits. Good.
2 hits. Okay. 14 damage on the first. And 12 damage on the second.
Awesome. All right. So you swing your maul. You kind of hit one of the bedposts, and the bedpost goes flying off of this creature. It lets out this massive roar. It spreads its wings, and you can see like little dragon prints on the sheets that make up its wings. It's in pain. It's not super thrilled at what you're doing. Anything else,
Okay.
Bug?
No.
All right. Auntie, you're up.
Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is yell into the room, Tim, get non-skeleton Josh, please. And then I am going to run back out the front door
Okay.
so that I can get line of sight on like a point at the back end of the dragon.
Absolutely.
And then I'm gonna cast a 4th level fireball.
Oh my god, incredible. Go for it.
So 20-foot radius, and just know that I'm like pitching it far enough back that it's not gonna catch any of my guys. Just getting the behind.
Perfect.
DC dex 7 him.
Okay, let's see. You said Dex?
Yes.
Okay, how about a 7?
That's not a 16, so he takes 28 fire damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you fire off this fireball. It hits the bed dragon directly in the back, and you can see that its wings begin to catch fire. You see that its body begins to catch fire, its tail begins to catch fire, and it begins to spread, and it lets out this roar of pain very clearly. This fireball is way more effective than it has been the most effective attack so far.
I did 56 damage
Yes,
to
you did.
this dragon.
And it is not looking great after that, even after just that one hit, that massive amount of damage. Anything else?
Yes, obviously. The rest of the
no.
Bound Gang is going to go. So first of all, Theodore, since he can pass through walls, is just going to go through the wall and get around behind the dragon and attack him.
Amazing.
Is he? Yes, yes. So for Theodore, it's a +8 to hit, so that is 19.
That's a hit.
That is gonna be. Oh, I rolled a 1. Okay, so that's 7 necrotic damage and a DC 16 Wisdom save to not be frightened of Theodore.
Wisdom 17.
Okay, Theodore has not frightened one person this whole campaign. Like, he's just too. You're just too cute, my little precious, my little. And then Skeleton Josh is just gonna like walk forward slightly so that he can see the dragon open doorway and do a ranged short break. So that is going to be it's a 7 to hit.
That's a miss, unfortunately. Goes wide.
Skeleton Josh, get it together. And that's gonna be it from the squad.
All right, Josh, give me a death saving throw, please.
It's just a D20, right?
Correct. Okay. Cool.
13.
Success. Cool. Next up is Ahmed. He is going to let's see. He's gonna try to get out of your. Oh wait. Oh yeah. He's not grappled anymore. I forgot about that. He was prone. He's gonna use half his movement to stand up, and then he's going to turn towards.
Well, Josh, not just body off him. Like,
yeah. Yeah. And then he is going to turn to you, Tim. And he is going to cast.
Really, dude? Your dragon just got you too.
It's a fight for everyone's life here, I think. He is going to cast. Oh shoot. He's going to cast Polymorph on you, Tim. Let's see what happens. The target's game is no. Okay.
Presumably, got to make a save of some sort.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Wisdom save. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save, please. Oh my god.
For 24.
Okay. Rude. Yeah.
I'm a little busy here, man. I don't have time for your polymorph.
he just yells drat, and that's gonna be the end of his turn, I think. Actually, no, he's gonna. Oh my god. Yeah, he's terrified of his dragon. It's loose. It's crazy. He starts running towards his desk. 5, 10. Go ahead and make attack of opportunity rolls. For both of you. 15.
Ooh, 21.
Okay.
Or 4 damage.
Okay. And then Bug, you got a 10. That is a miss, unfortunately. He runs forward, so he takes 4 damage from the mace. He gets clonked in the back, but he continues running forward, scrambling forward. So what is that? Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Oh, that's as far as he can make it. No. Yeah, that's as far as he can make it. Shoot. Okay. That's going to be the end of his turn. Tim, you're up next. What do you do?
I am going to do a... You know what, this is, I think, a new spell that got added from the 2024 thing when you updated our things, but I'm going to cast it anyway because it's on
Love it. I love it. Go for it.
Aura of Vitality.
Ooh.
A 30-foot emanation around me creates at the start of my turn, and when I cast it, I can choose one character to gain 2d6 hit points.
Oh,
perfect. It's a concentration, so it lasts for a while.
Amazing.
So Josh will gain 9 hit points as a
Awesome.
Aura of Vitality suddenly appears around me.
Back in business.
These are like permanent.
Yes, not temp HP.
Got it.
Yeah, just regular healing.
I'm alive.
30
Cool.
foot. Oh wow, that's pretty big.
That's huge. Yeah, that's basically everyone. I'm just going to get rid of it because everyone is included in it. So, okay. Anything else, Tim?
I'll summon a spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Perfect. Okay.
Might as
Get
well.
that out for you. I always forget to make this a default so it's easily accessible. But
Oh wow, I can do it myself now.
oh, cool.
Or I think I did.
Yeah, but it just makes a circle. That's not as cool.
Yeah, we're here for the immersion.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So we'll put this right over here. Amazing. All right, anything else, Tim? Summons a
It
weapon.
critically fails its attack as it summons.
Shoot. Awesome. Okay. Okay, next up is the bed dragon. You see it kind of like rears back in the hopes of sending out another wave of splinter breath. And it is successful. I need, let's see. Tim and Bug to please give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I don't want to be that guy. What
Uh-oh.
about Josh?
Josh. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Yes, I didn't even see Josh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. You're included. Oh, y'all. Josh,
I
what
got a
did you...
3, so I assume that fails.
Yeah. Josh, what did you get?
What was I supposed to?
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh shoot. Okay. 1 sec. 22.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So for those of you who failed, Bug and Tim, you take 24 points of
Oh, thank God I didn't
damage.
fail that.
Josh, you take 12 points. You take half.
Oh. Okay, so I'm down again.
No, because you have piercing damage, so you saved for half with the dexterity save to get 12,
True.
and then you have it again to 6.
Amazing. Amazing.
I really want Josh. I really need Josh to still be up.
And that is going to be the end of its turn. Bug, you are up next. What do you do after being pummeled by these splinters from this wooden dragon?
You're silenced. You've been silenced again by the establishment.
No. Give it just a
Hang
second.
in there.
All right, looks like Bug is going to attack. That is a hit.
Attack.
Yep.
Okay, can you?
Yes,
hear
there we
me?
go. Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Cool. 12 damage.
How do you take out the bed dragon Bug?
Hell yeah.
What?
Okay, it's on fire.
It is.
It seems, or at least is very burned. And I've already hit it around its bedpost area. So I think I just take its head off at this point.
Incredible. You swing your maul directly into the neck, and as you do so, this just cloud of splinters and dust appears as your maul like cleanly cleaves through this wooden monstrosity. Its head tumbles to the ground as it lets out one last roar, and the rest of its body kind of like falls to the ground as the flames are kind of like slowly burning away. Anything else, Bug?
I would like to go over to the wizard and use a grapple attack.
Amazing. Go ahead and give me athletics. I always forget. You literally just said it too, Noah.
Yeah, it was athletics last time.
Perfect.
Athletics, just a check.
Something about that rule. It's the 2 A's,
Okay.
you know? 24? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes, you
24.
are able to grapple him. Describe to me what you do.
I put him in a headlock.
Amazing. So he goes to the ground, and he's trying to get out, but he's stuck. Anything else, Bug?
No, that's it.
All right. Auntie, what do you do now?
big weird dragon thing is gone, I'm just gonna hop back inside. Maybe just as far as I can get with 30 feet of movement to get to the interior door.
Whoops.
15,
15.
and then yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you walk into this room, you see that Ahmed is like on the ground. We don't really know what he's gonna do yet, but he's restrained by Bug.
He's not going to be doing anything. We're
boy.
just gonna go ahead and do a little hold person on him.
Beautiful. Okay.
DC with 16 wisdom.
16 wisdom. I'm assuming that like there's like some probably disadvantage because he's down.
He only gets disadvantage on dexterity checks when he's restrained, I
Okay,
believe.
Thank you.
But
thank you. Okay.
I'll take it if you feel like.
Oh no. That's all right. That's all
story-wise.
right. Dexterity. 19.
No, wisdom.
Oh, wisdom. I'm
Wisdom.
so sorry.
Wisdom.
Wait, what?
It's a wisdom save,
Okay.
and then we talked about being restrained by the grapple gives him disadvantage on dex saves, but
Yeah,
not
got
on
it.
this
Oh,
wisdom
I see. Yeah.
save.
So 23.
Well, that's annoying. Okay. Listen, I tried to be nice about it. Theodore, go show him the business.
I've still
Theodore's-
got him. He's still
Yeah.
restrained.
Unless you have broken his hands, he can still do somatic spell casting.
Ugh.
And if he's
Damn
capable
wizards.
of making that dragon, whether he could control it or not, that's still a problem for me. So, Theodore's gonna attack with advantage because
Ugh.
he's restrained. Come on, Theodore. That's gonna be a 19 to
That's
hit.
it. That's a hit.
Okay, and then that's gonna be da-da-da-da-da-da. It's gonna be 11 necrotic damage to our boy Ahmed.
All right. How do you kill Ahmed?
Hey, you remember that time Theodore went up all inside that giant ape and then came out the nose?
Oh God, no, not this.
Repeat performance.
So I'm imagining like Bug is like still holding on while this is happening, like super confused or something, and I mean
Yeah.
eventually, the Theodore.
Actually, thought of a better thing. Thought of a better, slightly
for
less
it.
gruesome thing. Theodore's just gonna slink into his body and fully inhabit and puppet him, and just make him start punching himself in the face over and over again until there's literally like a small like crater in his forehead.
Love that.
I
Love that.
don't
It's a
know if
little
I
less
would call
gross.
that. I don't think that's less gross.
Yeah.
Everybody loves stop hitting yourself.
And
I think that
oh, go ahead.
just to give, can I give Bug's
Please,
reaction?
please.
When he sees the ghost go into his nose, he immediately goes, "Oh, get it," and like he doesn't want to be near that.
Absolutely. Okay, and with that, that is the end of combat. You've saved the world, team. All it took was this massive fire and murdering this man.
Period.
What do we do now that combat is over?
Investigation time.
Josh is gonna heal himself.
Yeah, or I had cast a healing spell that lasted for another minute, so
Yeah.
can I just like do the math on how much healing we
Totally.
would have got out of
And
it?
just give everyone, or go for it. Yeah.
'Cause if it's a minute long, that's 10 rounds, and I used, so it'd be 10, 20 D6
Nice.
healing.
Oh.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, I don't need
58
all of
total.
that.
I
I
think
could
you can
take-
give it to a few of us.
Yeah, you could split it up.
Yeah, it would have been 2d6 each round, so
Cool.
Yeah.
however much you need
I
to...
could take 42.
Yeah, sure.
Take it.
That's easy-
Take it.
It's easier to have you healed up, because then I can keep track of my own health more easily, so...
I mean, I don't have to.
No.
I'm saying I can. That's the max amount that I would need.
Oh, I missed my dramatic moment that I got knocked down to 1 health point after that last breath attack. So I was.
Oh
on the
my
edge of feet.
God.
I was like, my
I
turn.
think you need. I don't think Josh needs to be at full health. I think you can give yourself some of
I mean,
that.
I was
That's
at
why I was
3.
gonna cast another.
Nice.
He's like
nice.
fully facing forwards towards all of us, like, "Hey, good job, guys! We got the dragon." And then he turns around, and we just see that his entire back is like filled with wooden spikes and splinters. And we're like, "Oh, maybe
Ew.
we need to do something about that."
No, you
Okay,
take
so
it
I'm
all
taking
because then I
42.
can do another high level. Yeah, and then I could do a high level heal on myself
Cool.
to split it even.
Well, there's 16 left.
Yeah, I mean, I can take 16. I'm at 8. I don't mind taking 16 health.
Yeah, go ahead. I guess at this point we'll just do a short rest probably as well.
Yeah, probably.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you take a closer look around the tower. You see that there are no more enemies, and actually, the more you look at this place, it looks pretty cozy. There's no bed anymore, but there's a couple chairs. You take a couple minutes to kind of sit and rest, do some chatting, just kind of like look at some of the artifacts and the like knickknacks that you see all throughout this room of the tower. And after about an hour, you feel a little more rejuvenated. Go ahead and take a short rest.
I don't think Josh realized that, like, Tim cast a spell that, like, healed him. So he thinks he just, like, is really, like, perseverant and, like, felt better. And so he, like, went up to Tim and he's like, "Damn, dude, you don't look so good. Like,
Waving on
You
my
got-
feet.
you got kind of fucked up. Maybe you should try being better."
Rough.
Skeleton Josh, you're quickly rising up to be my favorite Josh. You didn't hear that. I whispered it.
So
I
after
put my hand up.
after about an hour and an insult that was hurled at one of your teammates, you're all feeling a little more rejuvenated. What do you do now after having defeated these imbeciles?
Well, first thing, I want to look at his body and snag that little wand.
Yeah, you find the wand on his body. It's this really like intricate looking piece of wood. It is. Give me an Arcana check, actually, Auntie, as you pick it up.
Do that. Arcana. Ba, 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 ba. That's gonna be a 24.
Okay, 24. You pick up the wand, take a look at it, and you immediately feel something's off about this wand. As you kind of like inspect it a little bit, you notice that this wand is imbued with like magics that shouldn't be typically imbued or placed into magical items. It's imbued with this magic that modifies its properties, its magical properties, so that it can be used more often than it should be. And in doing so, it causes the wand to be incredibly unstable. And so you get the impression after looking at it that this thing has been used quite a bit. It's been used on Fenethir. It's been used on the bed. It's been used on all of these animals you suspect are probably human ones or humanoids ones that are now animals. This thing is volatile. And potentially pretty dangerous. That's what you notice from this wand.
Yeah, I'll take it. That's fine.
No, I just got flashbacks to the lightning incident from.
It's not gonna listen. Magic can be unstable, but it still requires intent and interaction to go. It's not just gonna go off in my hand. It's
You
gonna
hear
go off
sparking as you
maybe.
put it in your bag.
I'm going to walk up to Auntie and put my hand on her shoulder and say, "Auntie, please think very carefully about whether I don't want to be around this thing." And and he sort of gestures at his like muscularity.
I know
would
from my arc.
you consider perhaps not bringing it with us?
can I know from my Arcana check if it's if it's actually a danger unless I'm casting it?
Yeah, with a 24 or whatever it was. Yeah, you know that it is very volatile. You know that if it is, it's like sparking. It's very like if you were to like drop it, there's a chance that maybe it could go off. Maybe it's not going to go off randomly. You suspect. I mean, not even suspect. You have a very good idea that use of the wand is the most likely thing to cause it to go crazy or whatever, to go critical.
Well, if it was just using the wand, that would be one thing, but I'm a little clumsy sometimes, and I can't promise I'm not going to drop it. So I think Auntie's just going to, like, toss it into the air through the hole in the wall that the dragon made, and then do a little firebolt at it, and just kind of, like, blow it up in the air.
Okay, give me.
Wait.
At a distance, I've got a good chuck going.
You throw it out the window. Give me an attack roll.
Okay. That my spell attack?
Yeah, spell attack.
That's a 12.
Okay, you throw it out. It starts twirling over itself, and
Hand-eye coordination. Ooh! Can I have Mavis give me the help action?
yeah, how is Mavis gonna help? Pray tell.
Mavis is gonna help because I'm absolutely not aiming at the right direction. My hand-eye coordination is not what it used to be, and she's just gonna fly over, like, not close to it, but like make a noise that is over in its direction to kind of like refocus my attention to be like, oh, over there.
Okay, all right. So you throw it out the window, and you start. You raise your hand, and
my updated spell attack roll is 27.
Okay. You throw it out. Mavis helps direct you to where it is as it's flying out. You send off a firebolt, and the wand explodes midair.
Well, that was a little dramatic. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have used it. All right, Bug, you were right.
Didn't we need that to turn the sheep back into a guy?
These are things you gotta tell Auntie before she blows up the wand.
Auntie didn't ask permission before blowing up the wand.
Josh didn't ask permission before running up to the front door.
And he was scolded for that. But Bug sort of was like shocked by the explosion and does a little like hand to chest, like arm against wall, like.
Listen. It's all gonna be fine. Auntie has Dispel Magic. I can get rid of the sheep thing.
I really wanted to see what the sheep looked like IRL, because like he said he was low-key kind of hot, and I think I was like vibing with him.
This is okay. This is all gonna work. This is all fine. I have a 4th level Dispel Magic that I can cast. I just didn't want to do it the first time because I wanted the gold that he promised us. Okay, now we know everything. Auntie's not a good Samaritan. Ooh, big shocker. But it's fine. I'll just hold up a normal stick and pretend it's the wand and then cast Dispel Magic.
I mean, if this guy's been a sheep for a long time, though, right? So it may be stronger level magic than 4th level polymorph.
Well, I can roll for it.
I mean, we gotta give it a shot. I don't know what else we can do. Can I do like an investigation or like a perception around the place to see if there's any other useful magical artifacts?
Yeah, give me a perception check. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to tear the place apart after.
Yeah.
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 Josh gonna do
Like,
that too.
He's got to have something good in here, right? Somewhere.
I
Right.
got
How'd he make the
13.
wand in the first place? Surely there's instructions.
Josh
Hmm.
got 22%.
22. Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna
Okay, yeah.
do- I'm gonna do Arcana just to specifically be looking for anything magical, but I only got a 14.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I mean, 22 and a 14. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're all looking around. With a 22, like everyone's able to. I mean, you're all rifling through this dead man's possessions now. You find a total of 5.
Hey, no. These are the possessions
You're right.
of the sheep man
You're
who
right.
is not dead.
You do find 500 gold pieces of the sheep man's.
Woo!
Wait. How much gold do we have?
In general,
buy
we have a
another
lot
wand?
of gold.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
do have
I've
a lot of gold.
currently got 250.
We got 1,000 from the dragon scale.
Yeah.
And everybody else should have more. The only reason I have less is because I spent my share of the first prize money on learning the
that
spell magic.
Yeah.
I think something happened because it says I have 0, but that's not what it said before.
It might be in.
I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think. we
Nobody
spent
here was
money on
stealing from you in the night.
I traded my share of the money into diamonds for Revivify,
That's
so I do not have any
right.
money.
Right.
You're just full of diamonds.
Oh, should I revive this guy? Maybe we can bring him back to life and he'll tell us how to make the wand.
No. maybe that's
Didn't
the
even
last
know how to
resort.
make the wand in the first place. He just stole it from the guy who's a sheep.
That is true.
Okay.
So,
So you.
do we find any?
Yeah. Okay, so you find 500 gold pieces. Whether you're going to steal it from the sheep or not, that's up to you as a group. But you also find this seeing stone on the desk covered with a sheet. And as you walk towards it, you can hear a voice on the other side. And the voice is going, "Hello? Hello? Ahmed? Are you there?"
Josh takes the sheet off. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
Who is this?
Josh?
Okay, are you a friend of Ahmed's or what?
Yes,
Yeah, we
friends of
are.
Ahmed.
Oh,
We're his besties.
besties. Okay, all right. Cool. We are too. And you hear whispers from the other side. It's like,
Who else is there? What's your name?
you hear, yeah. You hear whispers on the other side. One of them is going, "Is there a Josh? Ahmed never mentioned anything about a Josh. I don't know. Just go with it. Just go with it. Okay. Yeah. No. We're just old wizard college buddies." And you hear more whispers like, "Do you think that's convincing?" No, I don't think that's convincing at all. They're onto us. We're old wizard college buddies.
Can I roll for insight?
Yeah.
Fucking wizard fraternities. It's all a boys' club.
18.
It is absolutely a lie. Absolutely a lie.
Do they seem like they were like not friendly with Ahmed? Like they're trying to like manipulate him?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Look here. I know Ahmed really well. Actually, do. R.I.P.
Oh,
But
damn! There goes our plan. I
I know for a fact that he did not go to Wizard College. He went to Wizard University. So,
Oh.
you're lying.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, you got us. Wait. So, are we clear? You mean to tell us that Ahmed is dead?
I did not say that. I said R.I.P.
I'm gonna say Ahmed is taking a nap. My friend just likes to use RIP in
Just like ironically, it
extreme
sounds like.
situations.
Okay. Got it.
Well,
No,
this
that
is
makes
so
sense.
funny.
He's resting, and we hope he rests
See,
peacefully.
when I like go over and like grab him and hold him up,
There's
he's taking a nap.
there's no it's just voice. You can't they can't see anything, so you're just holding it up
Oh,
at this
damn.
rock.
Oh shit!
I was gonna say,
I thought
in
it
the
was a
background
singing
of the camera, Auntie's like dragging the body away.
He says, okay, we can't see anything, but I'll just assume that he's resting peacefully. Okay. Well, maybe we'll try calling back like tomorrow once he's up. It's been nice talking with you, Josh. Oh,
What?
Ask if they want to leave a message for Ahmed.
Oh yeah, what did you want to say to Ahmed?
yeah. We just wanted to say, we hope that the plan is going comfy, and
I
that
think he
we hope
he
that.
suffered a bit of amnesia, so you're gonna have to remind me what the plan is.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we can try. Yeah, Josh said he was a bestie, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No. It was a simple plan. I have to say, I'm just joshing you. No, we were we were working with Ahmed because he's great. With the transmutation stuff, he said he was the best transmutation wizard in all the land.
Best.
Yeah. And so we got in touch with him a couple months ago, and we're like, hey, we're just a group of guys who are trying to get together and take over Flan.
Just bros.
Yeah, just bros. Trying to bring back the horrifying essence essence of dragon power back to Flan.
Oh.
And so
Okay, great.
we thought we know that he's great at transmutation, and we thought maybe we could use that in our plans. Well, I mean yours too. I mean, I'm assuming if you're a friend of Ahmed's, you must be in on it too. But I mean, I'm sure you're relatively familiar with it. But yeah, he was going to help us transmutate just a bunch of creatures into soldiers to create an army for us to take over Flan. He was trying. Yeah, he was trying to work towards his way of changing inanimate objects into dragons. And so we had learned that he was working on furniture, just because it's
Yeah, there was a comfy dragon.
What was? Huh? Did the experiment go okay, or what?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
Oh, good.
Chilling.
Good. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing an
Alright.
update. Yeah.
I'm gonna shout out again from the background. My friend is not good at using past and present tense.
Oh, yeah. Common
With
can be
dragons
difficult,
alive and well.
Yeah. Common's a silly language, just all those present participles,
Yeah,
Anyway.
they don't have that.
Yeah. Anyway, so okay. Well, we'll call back when Ahmed is up, ready to go, and we'll continue with our evil dastardly plans, and and
one more thing.
Yeah.
Do you have just so I could forward you some research and notes and stuff? What's your address?
Well, ours specifically, because we don't know where we don't know where the headquarters is, but we're we're out in kind of on the outskirts of Waterdeep.
Okay.
So
do you have an address that I can put on that?
I mean, just I don't I mean, I can't go giving it out over the air because what?
Well, do you not want the notes?
Well, no. I mean, he'll give them to us when we're ready. We'll figure it out. You're asking a lot of questions.
You're being a little defensive.
Okay, you're being a little forward.
Yeah, that's part of my personality.
Okay, all right. I've had enough of this. Okay, listen, Josh, it's been wonderful speaking to you. Thank you for the update about Ahmed and the Bed Dragon. Looking forward to talking with them again, seeing them very healthy, good to go, ready to take over Flan, and ready to take over Faerun. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person a little bit more. Hopefully we'll get off on the right foot a little bit better next time. Okay?
Josh takes Ahmed's body. He's like, say bye bye, Ahmed. Quizzes.
I can't see anything, but okay. All right, bye. Okay.
Say bye.
Okay, bye Ahmed. Okay. Bye everyone. We'll see you eventually when our plans are coming to fruition. And you hear a click from the other end as the line goes dead.
Wow. So.
And Auntie's just eyeballing the corpse.
Oh no.
Bug, can you help me with something?
No, we can sigh really deep. Hey, Hey, he'll help.
You know what? Frankly, I'd rather spend the last of our time going into this other room that we haven't looked at all. This like third space. Oh, not even the other room inside of this place, but like the bridge across to the third like large chamber.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you go in there, you find that it is a bedroom. The bed is gone, and you find like it's just a really plain room. There's like a dresser there filled with like robes, nothing of interest.
I don't know if these are Ahmed's or the sheep's, but whoever these are, they don't have very good taste.
All right, I think we should get back to the sheep.
Let's go to the sheep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You-
Maybe. How much money did he offer us?
He didn't say.
Oh, he didn't say. He just said some money.
He just said some gold, and y'all were like, gold? Yeah.
He didn't even say how much.
No.
Maybe.
Well, we just found 500. We might as well take the 500.
So what I was thinking was maybe we could take the gold and bring it back to him, and then depending on how much of a fight he puts up, the fact that we already have the gold would make it a little bit easier. I mean, because
Use some negotiating power, yeah.
Exactly, negotiating power. So like, we'll give it back to you as long as he doesn't put up a fuss.
Bug, that is a very smart strategy. Have you read The Art of the Deal?
Oh no, not. He's like, yeah, I picked it up actually. I didn't get very far into it, but
Famously illiterate. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
Wait,
Also-
I thought Bug could read.
I don't know. Can Bug read? I don't know.
I can't remember. There was something with a note earlier.
Oh yeah,
that I
that's right.
thought-
Yeah,
Oh,
Bug
no,
can, Bug
Yeah.
can
because
read.
I have my
He has the little
glasses.
glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right,
Yeah,
that's
he's
right.
got the little glasses.
That's what it was.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah.
I also love that Tim like was just floating around the outskirts of the, and then made his way back in,
Gotta make sure there's no rogue
Yeah.
wolves out there.
just exploring. Yeah. Okay, so you gather up your belongings. Job well done with this decapitated dragon and this dead man who has been ripped apart from the inside by a ghost, and you make your way back to the Laughing Goblin.
Do you guys think that dragon body counts as a pile of bones?
Okay.
Probably
No, but
not.
there was like
Reasons?
those,
I'm sorry.
you could use like one of those big apes though, right? That could work.
Hey, yeah, big
Yes.
skeleton
Where's our
ape.
sheep
I
at?
like.
Okay, I'm like dead set. I'm loving this track, so we're just gonna play this through the rest of the session, team. Okay, you make your way back to the tavern, the Laughing Goblin, and you see Fenethir sitting at one of the tables. He's actually sitting in one of the seats. He's trying desperately to grab a mug of ale with his hooves and trying to pour it back, but it's unsuccessful, unfortunately. And he sees you all approach, and he is very animated, very excited. He jumps off of the chair. He sees you approach, and he says, oh, you survived! This is incredible news. This must mean that you have found my wand that will free me of my plight, and you're going to be heroes.
That broke. I don't know. Something happened. That just broke. It wasn't a very good wand. Wasn't well made.
Okay.
Broke really fast.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh wow, that's a lot of information to take in. Wasn't well made? How dare you? He like lifts up his hand, but it's a hoof. Like it does, yeah, not the same effect that he was hoping to give. But he says, you broken, you said. That's a joke, right?
Mm-hmm. However, unfortunately, while it is not a joke, there is a chance we could still make you back into an elf, but it would
How?
probably cost a little bit more money,
Well-
if I had to guess.
This is wonderful. There's another way to do this. What is the method? How would we do this?
First of all, I'm gonna need not in writing. Can I just like real quick scribble on like the equivalent of a cocktail napkin, like a signed agreement to give us the full 500 gold, and then just leave a space for him to like dip his hoof in the ink and then like stamp it on the napkin. Just if you would be so kind as to just put your little insignia here, then we'll get
What is this?
things cooking. This is just, it's for like everybody's protection, yours and mine. It's just, a standard agreement implying that we will be receiving X amount of gold in exchange for our services, both in disposing of your old apprentice as well as eventually dispelling the curse on you.
Dispelling?
Standard boilerplate stuff. Go ahead and just stamp here.
Dispelling? You can't. Dispel. This is an incredibly difficult spell to dispel. You mean to tell me that you have the skill to do so? Give it a shot. Oh, what happens if it fails? This is.
Well, I don't like your tone. If I'm being completely honest.
You're right. This is okay. I'm a little stressed, a little bit nervous because the magic of the wand, incredibly powerful, and the magic's incredibly volatile. If it goes poorly, who knows? The attempt to dispel, if it doesn't work, who knows what could happen?
Listen.
Okay.
I'm a very accomplished wizard in my own right.
He looks you up and down, very clearly unimpressed. And he says, "Oh, okay. What's this about gold? I did mean to. Were you able to take care of my dastardly apprentice?"
We were able to do that, and we have
good.
returned with your valuable gold just to make sure it didn't get, stolen or lost while we were gone.
That's so kind of you. Oh, you know what? I promised you a little bit of a reward. I think you deserve a pretty substantial portion. He rifles through and he picks out 2 gold pieces and he hands it to you. Don't spend it all in one place.
All right. Well, we could just leave him here.
I have not handed him the gold. I am holding. I have the gold.
He reaches forward and you like pull back a little bit, Doug.
Yeah. All right, Auntie. I think if you want to, we can give this a try, and we can perhaps negotiate how much gold that is worth, depending on how it goes. But I would ask, for Imazel's sake, that we do this outside of the pub.
Good idea.
All right. You start making your way outside. Kind of just like you find a spot in the front of the tavern. You make your way out there.
Yeah, just like the street, just so that if, the word volatile came up again.
He says, "Oh, all right. I just want to reiterate that this is quite dangerous. This is incredibly difficult magic to dispel, and even if you are successful, who knows what the effects are going to be? I'm afraid that
we need some insurance. Go ahead and put your stamp."
Okay.
Well, I suppose I don't have any other options. I just it's either try this or be stuck as a sheep forever. So.
I mean, we don't need to try it. Bug is a bit freaked out now by how dangerous it sounds. So he's like, I mean, maybe being a sheep is actually
Let's do it. Let's do it.
He puts up a hoof to stop you, and he says, "No, I'm a brave sheep.
Oh my god.
We can do this." He dips his hand in the ink, or his hoof in the ink, and he presses it on the parchment, and he says, "This is worth it. This is worth it for my freedom."
It always comes back to the magic.
Is that a bardic inspiration for
Of course.
Cool.
Yes.
All right, Josh, skeleton Josh, hold him in place. This might hurt a bit.
Hold. Okay.
And
Yes, Auntie.
Okay, is a 4th level dispel magic gonna do it, or am I gonna have to roll?
Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of drama to this. It is going to be a high DC. I want you to roll a single Arcana check to see where this gets you, to see if we're successful.
Okay. Sure. It's just a single. Nobody's. Oh, but I've got the bardic. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. What size is your bardic currently as?
I think it's a D8. Let me check.
I'm so scared.
Oh, it's only a
Wait,
D6.
Okay.
Something
Well, I'll
bad
roll
is
the.
gonna happen.
I'm gonna roll the
Oh, no,
d6
wait.
first.
What level are we at?
7.
Oh, never mind. It's a D8.
Okay. Hell yeah. I'm gonna roll the d8 first just to see what
Cool.
that gets me.
This
That's
is
a
so
3.
dramatic. I hate this.
That's a 3. Gonna add a cool 3 to whatever this is.
Only a 3.
I add a +7 to Arcana. This should be good in theory. Okay, that was a 9 on the die for 16 plus 3 for 19.
Okay. All right. Auntie, you lift up your hand, concentrating. You start muttering these like really just disturbing sounds. And then the theory is, oh
Actually,
God!
Game, and he's like, oh,
And you see that this like the world kind of like goes dark, such that the focus is on whatever is happening right here, and you begin to see this massively bright light emerge from your hand and engulf Fenethir. And Fenethir's eyes are like shut, and he's scared, he's terrified as the light engulfs him. He like flinches a little bit as it reaches him, but eventually he opens his eyes, he looks around, and it looks like his form is shifting, and he lets out this laugh and he smiles really big, and he cries out, I think it worked! And this massive explosion appears out of nowhere, and where Fenethir was standing is a very large blackened crater.
We might need one of those diamonds.
I never got to fully see what he was like.
That's all right, Josh. There's a lot of hot people in the world.
Yeah, I know. I'm one of them.
And team.
And you're not.
And team. That is where we lovingly bring our Season 3 of Dungeons and Dragons League to an end.
That's where?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's fitting, considering the general mood of
I fit the vibe. Yeah.
the way that we've behaved.
Yeah.
So
true.
So true. So sad. Hey, but y'all survived, so that's great.
Yeah.
We survived.
And you go. So
And
you go.
this year did not.
Yeah, yeah. You end up leaving the crater. You go back inside. You have an ale, and you know what? It's all in a day's work for this group. So for
I've
Radio
never tried
Owl's
to
Raiders.
animate a small pile of ash before. Maybe it'll be some kind of like soot monster that I can control.
I don't think that any of us, I don't know about Auntie maybe, but I think the rest of us put probably neutral or good as our like as our descriptions, but after this campaign I'm not entirely sure that
That's fair.
where we fall on that scale.
I think
So true.
I'm chaotic neutral.
Not after this, you're not.
Yeah.
All right, team. So that has been third season of CMSA D&D League. It's been a ton of fun. For those of you who are still watching, please go fill out the survey if you watched or if you played this season to let us know where we can improve. We're always looking to improve, and we're looking forward to seeing you all for Season 4, which I understand begins in January. A little bit of a break, but we'll be back in January, so if you want to play D&D with CMSA eSports, please sign up. Watch out for the sign-up sheet. We'll get you in. It's a ton of fun. Yeah, we love it. We have a ton of fun. Otherwise, any parting words, everyone? Anyone?
Thanks for
I
watching.
never did anything wrong.
Okay.
Same.
It always comes back to the magic.
It does.
It
That's-
always comes back to the
true.
magic.
Okay.
That's the true ending.
That is the true
It
ending.
always comes back to the magic.
Do the magic.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next season. Bye.